All right, well, welcome everyone back to session 3 of Cyberpunk Red. Just a little recap from last time. Popov, you ended up searching for Algis. You went over to his house and ended up going to the Jamaican Flamingo, a cool little rum bar in Little Europe. You found Algis drinking. Oh, sorry, you were looking for Francis, not Algis. My bad. Sorry.
That's fine.
My notes confused me a little bit. You're looking for Oliver Francis. You found him. He was drinking with your rival, actually. And when I say rival, man who kind of fucked you over, Algis. You hung out there a little bit, scoping them out. You did dip, but as you did, I think Algis caught a quick glimpse of you. Next, it was both Mr. C and Deus who went and helped out Vrik with Alia's body, or, her plant-growing body. Mr. C decided to eat a couple of plants, and you found a card on Alia's body, which had the Arasaka logo on it. You then, everyone besides Vrik went back over to Popov's apartment. You all met him there. Not Vrik, also for the listeners, 4 of them. 5 of them, including me. I'm sick today, so excuse me. Mr. C very handily lockpicked Popov's door. It was very, very, very easy to open. Really, really shitty lock. Mr. C, what kind of lock was it that he was using?
I am so sorry. My internet shut out for like 5 seconds there, so I have no idea what the last couple sentences you said were.
What kind of lock is on Popov's apartment that made it so easy to open up?
Oh, see, it's not actually a simple lock. It's actually a very good lock, but
if I remember correctly, last episode you were like, "Wow, this is a really shitty lock. It's really easy to open."
It's true.
Yes, that is what I said. Yes.
Guess LPL let me down on this one.
Anyway,
yes, but it is a nice lock. It's not like top of the line, but it's there was some research done.
There was some slight resistance. You're just at the level of lockpicking lawyer.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Name drop.
Name drop. Anyway, you'll come in.
Hey,
you see.
shout out lockpicking lawyer.
Shout out lockpicking lawyer, please.
Canonical in this world.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys need
his videos remain.
That's actually where Mr. C learned how to lockpick, was watching lockpicking lawyer videos.
Ancient media.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Mr. C, once you guys opened up the door, you found Popov in a maid outfit, listening to music with cat ear headphones. Footloose soundtrack, by the way. And threw a pillow at him, and he went. And you put Alia's body on a couch, tried to figure out if there was rigor mortis. Alia started sprouting more leaves after Deus. It stopped once you injected. I forget what you injected Alia with, but you did inject Alia with something.
I believe it was adrenaline.
It was, I think it was detox. Let me see. I think it was speed heal, perhaps.
I think it was something like that.
Speed heal.
Yeah, so basically adrenaline.
Yeah. And maybe a bit of steroids. Those are important for healing, I think. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Then, Vrik, you decided to continue and go to your slam poetry concert. What would you call that?
My recital.
Your recital.
My show.
Your
Your
gig?
show.
My gig, yeah. My pop-up revolutionary voice audio.
You're going to on the
media.
voice
Yeah, there we
at
go.
at a little cafe. At a little cafe.
The underground voice.
The underground voice, exactly.
Become
So
a really niche
yeah,
show.
you headed there as last session finished. Vrik, you reached out for the handle and you did feel something. I believe everyone was deafened for that, so I'm going to not elaborate a little bit more on that. But Vrik, you felt something.
I felt something,
You
and
felt
I thought
something
I
you've never
blamed
felt before.
Deus. This is all Deus's fault.
All Deus's fault?
Uh,
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's
Aw,
all
no.
Deus's fault.
Yeah.
And-
We'll
And
get
Cat
into
the last
why
time we
it's
talked.
Deus's fault when we get into it, but
yeah.
Oh god.
And then
Uh-oh.
for all of you at Popov's apartment, you heard some knocks at the door. You went to look, and outside the window, you saw. I didn't prep properly.
It was 3 burly men
Saw
with
3
Osaka,
thick, burly men.
or whatever. Yeah,
Hot, sexy, burly men's.
that's right.
With Arasaka across their shirts. So, let's start here with the Arasaka folks, since I have that pulled up.
They're
all of
looking
you-
like skinny space marines.
they
All
look
of
like brothers.
Like
They look
twink.
brother, brother, do not eat the oats, brother. All right, those of you who are
Shout out
And-
Space Marine.
shout out Warhammer
Yeah.
for the inspiration. Anyway, those of you in Popov's apartment, who actually was looking out the little peephole?
It was Popov.
Popov, what are you gonna do here?
Is the people have like a little cover I can flip back, or is it just open all the time?
It's your house, you tell me.
Flip the cover back,
Okay.
and I slowly turn around, and I warn the group. Some interesting looking fellows outside. What do you think we should do, Mr. C?
What kind of interesting fellows?
They've got interesting looking eyes, and quite tall,
Okay.
little scary. Kind enough
Are
to knock
you-
though.
Is this like a booty call situation?
No,
That's
Not
true. You
this
are wearing
time.
a maid outfit, so.
Not
He
this
hasn't
time.
taken it
What?
off.
I mean, ask them why they are here. Who do they work for? What are they doing here?
my lock will be useless against them anyway. So I guess I'll unlock the door and
Wait.
What?
Okay, obviously, this is a classic saloon style situation. Somebody's got
Yeah.
one point of ingress egress, and they can come in all they want. Phrasing. But we gotta, like, situate ourselves.
Sure.
Just in case.
Wait, wait,
I'm
wait,
thinking
they
though
Do
I
need-
not-
might use my door chain.
Do you not have like a back door or trap door to a basement or something like that?
He's in an apartment.
Oh, fuck.
You open the door, but I want it to be on the record that I am, like, in the photo of Popov's room.
Yeah. Here, we'll
I'm
just-
like, yeah, I'm what you see. There's like the couch, and then there's like what looks like to be a cat carrier in front of the couch, and
You
a
mean
subwoofer.
here?
I'm in front of that. Yeah, I'm in the foreground,
This is
up against the wall.
cat carrier?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is. What
I
is
don't know.
that?
It's a
Side table?
side table.
I don't know. Why is it got a grate on the
Target.
front of it?
Because it's fancy. It's
Oh, okay.
aesthetic.
Alright, so
Uh,
anyway, I'm in
and-
front of the.
And I'll link up to like right behind the door, so when he opens it, I'm behind the door.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Okay,
so
and
it's
I'm
like
gonna-
me
I'm
and
gonna
Mr.
use-
Oh, go on, Chris.
I'm gonna use one of those
Popov.
little door chains to hold the door from opening up all the way, and then I think when I open the door, I'm gonna answer with a gruff voice, so they think I might be more threatening than I am.
Okay.
Perfect.
Um,
Are you-
Give me 1 second because I'm going to do. I want to figure out how to.
Vrik, where are you gonna be? Well,
I'm not there.
Oh, you're
Uh,
not there. You're right.
I'm
JK.
the only one not there.
That's
I split the
right.
party.
You're blaming me
No.
for something.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. My
I'm
ears are
busy
burning.
blaming you.
That's not what I want. I just want to be able to notate. Ugh. Stupid app that
Notate in
I'm
what
using.
sense?
Draw stuff on here. Oh
Oh,
well.
got it.
Okay. Anyway, so we have Deus here.
But
We
I'm more in the
have-
foreground in front of the subwoofer and the side table.
Okay, so here,
Nope, that's not the foreground.
here.
To the far left.
No, the far
Here?
left, next to the window. Yes.
Okay, here.
I'm in that corner.
Okay. We have Popov here at the door.
Oh, that's the front door?
I figured this was the front door. Where else would the front door be?
I thought the front door were like the camera
Throw
of
off
this.
all my feng shui.
I thought the front door is behind this camera
I did
view.
too.
Yeah.
I fully
Okay,
thought that's where the
alright,
front door
sure,
was.
I thought that was like the bathroom door.
Okay. I thought the bathroom was like here, then that was the front door.
Yeah, I mean that totally could be the front door. And
You
we
know what
can make
you're
it
saying
be the front
makes
door.
more sense, but
You know what?
The
You know what?
fact that
You know-
all of us all agreed that that wasn't the front door, though.
Popov, it's your apartment. You tell us what these.
As
The,
DM, though, it will probably be easier for us to be able to visualize the door.
the door
Correct.
isn't here. Because I imagine there's just like a wall here, and then like you saw the rest
yeah,
of
I
the
thought it was
apartment.
a wall and with the front door.
Because like I don't know
Okay, so
what
you're
would
saying
be
that
back
door
here.
to the bathroom is just to the right of
Yeah,
the
because
front
like
door?
you see how like this stops here,
Okay,
so I'd
then
imagine.
I'm
It's
like,
true.
inside. I'm like right in the threshold of the bathroom door then.
Yeah,
So
okay,
that's
okay, yeah.
So that
Okay,
works.
so
So-
bathroom door here, Popov here.
Mhm. And then I am in front of what is I'm.
Alia's here.
And there's clearly a little counter space and some shelving unit between the sofa
here?
that Aaliyah is. Yeah, I'm in
Workbench.
between there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at that workbench basically.
Cool.
That's where I keep my cat carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Do you have a cat
Hey.
here?
I'm glad
No.
we established
No?
this.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, all right, Popov, you open the door, right?
Yeah, just
Do you-
with the chain installed, so they
With the chain
can't
installed.
it only opens 3 inches.
Okay.
Which is enough.
all you
That's
need.
plenty.
You'd
You
be
open-
surprised how much. Okay.
All right,
Sorry.
you go ahead and open the door.
Hey, what's going on out there?
I'm trying to think of the voice.
They just say
Like,
nothing.
Damn, they're just silent. Okay.
Oh, here. Are you? I literally can't hear a word
Papa.
you're saying.
You're so
Okay.
muffled and so.
Hey, do you know when Tim Robinson's in the drive-thru and he's like, "Hey, what's going on up there?"
Yeah.
Okay, that's just that, but gruff.
Got it.
May we come in?
What do you want from us?
We're looking for a piece of Arasaka property. I believe you may have it.
Nope, I don't have it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Can we please come in and check? This is very sensitive data.
Let me think about it. No. You're not welcome in my home.
That's right.
Popov. I'm gonna need you
Oh, fuck.
to make.
He just said he's gonna need you.
I'm gonna need you, please.
Oh fuck.
What am I, dough?
I'm gonna need you to make a. Let's.
Human perception?
No. Actually, yes. Human perception
Okay.
check.
Big win on that one.
I see your stats for that. Unless you decided to bump that up since you last sent me your sheet.
13.
13.
This is so tiny. I can't
Ooh.
fucking read. Jesus.
You barely are able to. Unfortunately, you can't quite see behind these three thick men. And right behind them is. Right at the last second, one of them, this front guy, steps out of the way, and they shoot there's a person behind him, and they shoot the hinges of the door to kind of run through, and almost like a SWAT raid.
Cool.
Everyone, please. Yes.
Can I fucking grab Popov by his back of his collar and sort of throw him back down the hall?
I will need you to make a perception check in order to make that, and it is going to be a tough
Well,
one.
they just shot the hinges on the door. I figured I could see that.
I mean, in order to grab him in time, is what I mean. Like, how fast your reaction speed is, right?
You said perception?
Yeah. Well, actually, I'll
see.
let you do I want to do athletics. Sorry. I feel like that's a better
Athletics?
fit.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm better at that. Let's say 17.
Actually, sorry, can you do evade? No. 17, you said?
Yeah.
What dice do I need?
1d10.
D10.
You
I put the
barely
wrong fucking dice.
grab him in time for them to come rushing through. Alright, we're gonna take a pause here, and we are going to go and head back over to the one and
Thanks for
only.
that, Mr. C. You're fucked.
I am not.
Nah.
Come on, there we go. Open a new tab. We are heading over to Vrik. Vrik. You know what just
Hello.
happened.
Yep. I know exactly what happened. I said I didn't want to touch Alia and her gross plants. Deus made me. I got poisoned. Deus's band-aid did nothing, and now I'm collapsing in front of this cafe.
Well, that's not my fucking fault.
I am blaming you anyways.
I told everybody to stay the fuck away.
You told me specifically to touch her, so...
That's true. I did ask you to check her pulse.
Yep.
I'm obviously not there. This is a meta conversation, but
Yep.
it's happening in your head as you pass out.
Exactly. It's like I'm hallucinating you in front of me as I collapse.
Also, I want everybody to know that I think I was accidentally rolling a D8 all last game
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
instead of a D10. So here's hoping my rolls are a little better.
Oh no.
Anyway, keep going.
Were you like actively complaining about how shit your rolls were too?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, well,
Fuck.
I don't really.
Figured out the issue.
Yeah, exactly. We found out what was the problem, guys.
Yeah, don't really know what to say to
It's
that.
okay. It's just that Deus was like, you know, he was still disoriented from being in a car accident. That's what happened, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pixler.
Oh god, what the fuck's that gonna happen to C, Mr. C? He ate the plants.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
He was
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, for now.
He apparently he rolled better on his constitution save than I did.
All right. So,
You're
Vrik,
gonna need some Imodium.
you are. Yeah. Vrik, you are in quite a lot of pain. What are
Yeah.
you gonna do?
Well, if I'm in front of the cafe, I'm assuming there's people around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it pain? Like, is it I'm going to pass out, something seriously wrong, or is it more like, oh, I ate a bad burrito and I can power through this
I
kind of
would
a thing?
say, this is, you know, the like feeling of like getting when I say getting stabbed, like like getting a needle in you or like touching something really sharp.
Yes.
It's like that pain, except instead of feeling it kind of on the outside,
Uh-huh.
it's almost like it is like it's almost like if there's a thorn stuck inside of you or like a splinter. That is the kind of feeling, but it is almost unlike anything you have felt before. Because at the same time, it doesn't feel like something is stationary. It feels like it's moving.
Oh, okay.
Gross.
Don't like that. Okay. So I know everyone went to Popov's. I know Deus is trying to figure out what this shit is. Alright, I guess I'll burst into the cafe and be like, my fans, quickly! Who has a ride? Don't let your people poet die! Help! Help! Help!
Oh my,
I need a ride to a doctor!
I love that. Okay. Which of, like, okay, let's see. Who from your, like, the connection sheet you gave me, right?
Yeah.
Who would be the one who would, like, would they all kind of show up to help you? Which ones would be, like, the ones they're supporting? Would none of them be there? What's your kind of feeling?
I think if any of them are there, it's because they're ordering something from the cafe and not necessarily there to see me.
Okay, so none of them are
Like,
actually there.
I don't think Tivian or Mickey would ever come and see me. I think Noel might come to some of my shows, but I
Noel
think he's
maybe
so wishy-washy that he wouldn't necessarily remember.
Yeah.
Tivian could be there to hang out with his mom, the bartender.
Oh, that's true. I didn't write that down, but Tivian's mom is a bartender.
I mean,
who
this
he
is a
hasn't seen
cafe.
in
This is
20
not really a bar.
Yeah, fair enough.
So-
So,
Barista.
Barista
Um,
tender.
At the barista.
right.
Yeah.
And I specifically wrote down that he stopped telling his family about his performances because they showed up too much.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone from his connection sheet are necessarily there.
You know who is there to just gloat over you?
Oh no.
Dick Cliff.
God damn it!
Can you
Fucking
Good
Dick
name.
Cliff.
please describe to us what Dick
Bastard.
Cliff
Also,
looks
by
like?
the way, the word barista comes from Italian, where it means a male or female, quote, bartender, who
Hey.
typically works behind a counter serving hot drinks, cold alcohol, and non-alcoholic beverages and snacks.
What about
Well,
hot
Thank you
alcohol?
for confirming that I didn't fuck up, even though I did.
Fuck etymology. What does what
Okay.
what does Dick Cliff look like?
Dick Cliff, he's got a mullet. He's very blonde, very blue-eyed, very like cheerful looking. He's a little shorter than Vrik. And he's probably
Vrik?
wearing Vrik is like 6'2",
Okay.
average height, a little taller than average kind of a thing.
6'2" is much higher than
Yeah,
the average
much
height.
taller than average height, I will say.
Nope, he's 6'2". No, see, because it's 2049, which is in the future, and humans get taller as the time goes on, so that's the average in
Yeah, it
2040.
certainly doesn't have anything to do with like health outcomes, and this world
no.
definitely looks really healthy.
Uh-huh.
It's
Well,
called
he's
Stimulants
6'2" with
Yeah, you're
his
right.
boots on, and his boots do have an inch and a half lift
Yeah,
in
it's like a
them.
Oh,
3
So
inch
he's
tall lift.
about 6 foot. He's a little over 6 foot, but so yeah, Dick Cliff is probably like, I don't know, like 5'11" kind of a
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
And yeah, he's very cheerful looking.
Short,
He's got
5'11".
yeah,
Got a
he's
mullet.
got a mullet and like one really big
Are they like a
earring.
hippie kind of person?
Not a hippie, more like a yuppie. So he's got like some flower motifs, but he's more like properly dressed kind of a thing.
Okay.
He's a reformed hippie.
He's a reformed
Exactly, that's the kind of look.
hippie.
Yeah.
He's the hippies that went back to work after their
The-
summer of love.
Yeah, the only like non-corporate thing he's kept is his mullet. kind of thing.
Let's why don't you tell the group what your relation with Dick Cliff is?
Okay. It's well, he's a bastard and a poser.
like actually a bastard or like
No, like Vrik calls him a bastard.
oh okay.
So essentially, what I believe I wrote down was he's kind of like the version of Vrik if Vrik wasn't angry at the world. Like he is another poet whose whole idea is like we can solve this world through peace and love and we can work with the corporations to make the world a better place. And Vrik's
Oh.
like, you lying bastard.
So he's
Fight,
a neoliberal.
fight. He's like
Got it.
he's a corporate plant is basically what he is in Vrik's mind.
Like literally or
Whereas-
figuratively?
Like that's what Vrik sees him as. Vrik doesn't necessarily know. Oh, you mean plant? Yeah, he's not like Alia. He's not
Yeah.
sprouting things. But like in Vrik's mind, he's the equivalent of a corporate plant, and he's like Vrik thinks he's probably being sponsored by
Mhm.
corporations, and Vrik is like the opposite of that, basically.
Okay.
Like
so like
I
this
earned
kind of
my.
guy.
Yes, that is
Oh
exactly
my
what I was
God.
thinking of. Yeah,
That's perfect.
yeah.
So you
Can you put
burst
shorter in there? Only we get a half a bust photo.
Cyberpunk mullet guy, blonde hair, blue eyes, cheerful.
This
guy,
is
shorter.
literally what I entered in to get this.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Really what I typed in was cyberpunk mullet guy, blonde hair, blue eyes, cheerful guy, shorter about 5'11", one big earring, yuppie look with flowers.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
good.
Um,
Like I do not condone AI, but this is so good.
you can tell the model generation has definitely gotten better since we last played.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
His
You-
name is Dick Cliff.
Yeah. So the whole idea was like Vrik loved Cliff Richard, who's an artist mainly from the 80s, who looks similar to this, and his whole thing was like peace and love, but he was very authentic, and so Vrik sees him as an inauthentic version of Cliff Richard, basically.
you
And then his name's flipped, so he's Dick Cliff.
burst in to the cafe. Shout if anyone has a car. And everyone turns to look at you. The only person who does stand up to come talk to you is the one and only Dick Cliff. Oh my god, Vrik, what's wrong?
What's wrong is you're in my fucking face. That's what's wrong. No, I'm sorry. That is not you. It is just, well, it is you, because you're a fucking bastard. But also, I'm very, very much poisoned right now, and I need to get to where the poison stop people are.
You know, I don't really know what that, like, you know, I'm guessing you mean a medic. Okay, I mean, my car is just parked, like, across the street. Do you need me to give you a ride to the
Yes.
hospital?
Yes, I do. Not the hospital. I have a apartment that we need to go to where the other poisoned people are.
Oh, no, you can't mean, like, you're not talking about, like, you know, you're a drug dealer, right?
I have no idea what type of work these people do. All I know is they have the lady who poisoned me, who was also poisoned, and so if there's an antidote, they will have it, and that is what I need.
I mean, but, like, shouldn't you go see, you know, like Biotechnica or maybe like Petrochem. I mean, like, you know, these people like, or the hospital. I mean, like, these people like
Dick,
are the
Dick, Dick, Dick,
best.
Dick. And I like grab him by his shoulders.
Which
I
hand?
need you. Both hands are grabbing him on both shoulders.
The
like,
hand you got pricked in really fucking hurts as soon as you
Okay.
grab him.
ah, Dick, look what you made me do. Okay, listen. I need you to take me here, and that is it. Just take me here and stop talking, or I will die. I am slowly dying as you are talking. Just please drive.
Oh shit. Okay. And you two exit the cafe to Dick Cliff's car. It's actually a pretty nice car. Kind of, you know, like he's well put together. He says, "Okay, can you hold these?" And he hands you the flowers.
Yeah,
What
no
an
problem.
insulting thing to ask.
Well, you know, Dick is about to be driving,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Well, no,
Rick-
it's just the irony of it.
Vrik tries to hold it in his injured hand to see if like the flowers will like draw the plant. He's not thinking very clearly, but he's just like plant, yes, hold in this hand.
roll me a perception check.
Alright. Oh, 17.
Okay.
17. So, what you do notice is in a weird way, you feel the plants you're holding almost pulse with your heartbeat. You can't really explain exactly like
Becoming poison
how,
ivy.
like it's not, you don't exactly feel it like, you know, if you put your hand to like one of your arteries, right? Like you feel that like beat, like it's not that clear,
Mm-hmm.
but it's this kind of soft thumping feeling you're feeling in your finger, not like from the outside where it's touching the plants, not from the inside where the pain is coming from.
I'm becoming a plant child like Noel. Oh dear.
Cliff
Um,
looks panicked, and he immediately says, "Okay, where am I driving you? I know I need to drive you to the poison people. That's not, you know, someone who is an actual expert. So where am I supposed to go?"
okay. I've been to Popov's apartment previously, so I'm just gonna show him. Here's that address, kind of.
You
a
like
thing.
send him the Google Maps link and just like be like, or you know, net watch link,
Yeah, exactly.
and just like, oh, here you
airdrop
Let's
it.
be more realistic here. Apple Maps.
and Dick's like, oh, okay, this is a pretty sketch art. Okay, are you sure? You're sure, right? Like, this is not like, I don't know if I should be driving here.
Dick, if I was setting you up for a robbery or like to be jumped or something, I wouldn't poison myself first.
Okay,
Please
okay.
just drive.
He puts it into gear and goes. As you're driving, he asks you, so what happened? How?
I know this will be shocking, but a woman who is part of a secret organization was looking for a man who was kidnapped from a vehicle I was in. And then she was poisoned, and then she accidentally poisoned me, and now I am dying in your car.
That's fucking... That's weird. Like a secret organization? What the... I haven't really heard of that.
What do you mean you haven't heard of a secret organization? There's a million in this city. You are really out of touch, man. This is why your poetry's not going the places you want it to. You need to get in touch with the life, with the city, with the heartbeat of our people. I mean, fuck. I was just about to perform in an underground voice audition in a cafe. That's a secret society right there. Just because it's secret doesn't mean it's evil or like suspicious or weird.
Do you think she's associated with any of the corporations?
I mean, everyone is, Dick. You are, your mum is, your brother, father, your sponsor, that lady on the street over there, and he just points at a random woman.
Who's Dick's sponsor?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Vrik is just saying this to be
Just
like, I know you are connected corporate, so don't try and play it like...
Okay.
Vrik's being a dick.
Yeah, and Dick just kind of goes silent and drives silently along the way. Okay. We are now going to hop back. I'm just making notes. Okay. We're going to hop back to here. And we're going to do a little setup. Let me... Okay. Can I import? That's not what I want. No, that's not. Sorry, I know I'm kind of testing as we're playing, but this is the first time I've actually wanted to try and mark up some things. Let's see if I can actually upload your room. Pop the fuck off. God, there's some weird AI generated images I've done. Save as, share that. That's not exactly what I wanted. Okay, please. Okay, there we go. Amazing, and let's just drag this. Nope. Okay. No, this works. All right. So y'all are so we have the Arasaka agent here. We have what's your face? Deus here.
I'm
Then
closer to the to the right, but yes, to the right.
In case you need to jump out the window.
There you go.
I was just doing general placement.
Okay, yeah.
And then we'll say that C and Popov kind of made it.
I was by the door.
Yeah, but then you pulled him
threw him
inwards.
Yeah, you pulled him back.
No, he
I threw
threw
Popov back. I
Popov.
stayed up there.
So C here, Popov here. Everyone please roll initiative for me.
And I'm gonna use the correct die.
Yay!
Yay.
Actually, is initiative?
Still got a dog shit roll.
Yeah, it's reflex plus 1d10. Or is that reflex? REF?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait,
What are we
what's
doing?
the... Oh, that's intelligence, I'm
I got a
assuming.
16.
I'm ready with my number when you need it. Mr. Sir.
Okay, sorry. C was 16.
Correct.
Okay.
Deus got a 9.
Okay.
It's just reflex plus what?
1d10.
A D10.
Oh, okay. I don't. Sorry. I just have Cyberpunk Red.
In Cyberpunk Red, it's under combat and then initiative.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm knocking everything over.
Oh. Sorry, I don't have it.
It's listed with your like weapons and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're all good, Papa.
Great. 11.
11.
Hey, better than me. And that's it.
Okay. Give me a second.
Poor Deus. He's a little slow on the jump.
He did just get thrown back.
Deus did not get thrown back. That's Popov.
Sorry, Popov.
I was just so impressed by your strength. I was humbled.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying is that Popov just got thrown back, so you're a little like out of it. 'Cause
I'm
you're just
like,
damn, that was
wow.
so impressive. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's true. That's true.
God, Mr. C
And
is so strong and sexy. Oh my god.
Canonically, Popov landed on his feet in a perfect combat stance, right, Popov?
Yes.
Ready to go.
The
Ready to
Marvel
go.
combat stance, 2 feet and an arm on the ground.
That's it.
And then you gotta flip your hair back.
Yeah.
There you go. With your hand like over your like gun that's got like a thigh holster.
I have to confidently look over at my other Marvel friends.
Mhm. Perfect. You see Deus with his fists in he pumps his fists like that one Henry Cavill gif.
From Mission Impossible or whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. Yeah.
What was it?
I've-
Wait, was it a Fast and Furious movie?
No, I think it was Mission Impossible. I
Wasn't
think
it like
it's Tom
Hobbs and
Cruise's
Shaw or
movie.
some shit?
Now I gotta look it up. I'll look it
I
up.
don't know. It's fine.
Henry Cavill.
It's very important to this fight.
Let's see. Mission Impossible.
See?
Alright. My bad.
Alright.
My bad.
Arm
God.
reload.
Come on.
That's right. Or arm cocking.
I like that one.
Ah, that's how I move it. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Like any sentence with Henry Cavill and cocking in it.
Yeah, that's
Let's
true.
do that back here.
What a gorgeous man.
Yeah.
That back.
Shout out Henry Cavill.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm
Shameless
gonna
plug.
just do a little magic. Oh Jesus. This is gonna be shapes and lines. We'll say this is the because it's skinny, so we'll say like here,
Mhm.
and then we'll do kind of the doorway here. We'll do then doorway here. We'll have couch like that. We'll say
It's an interesting order that you're drawing things in.
It's always fun watching people draw diagrams. The wall doesn't go all the way to the
yeah,
couch.
yeah.
If you didn't explain this fully, I'd have no idea what this is.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah, we know there's stairs up there.
This is like a 9-year-old drawing a gun.
stairs, and then we have
Yep.
Alia.
I see a power symbol.
What's an A?
Oh, you're right. I saw it as like a sideways, like on-off button symbol.
Oh. Oh.
Little color
Hey.
action? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Mr. C's in
The-
there. And then Popov's
In the
down
bathroom.
And then Popov is like here, and we have
Can my first action to be to close the door and take a piss?
If you really want to.
No.
You could put K for Arasaka
Uh,
or S. SF what? I?
1.
1.
Stands for some fucker 1.
And then you have some person and then some fucker 2. And then you have new religion in the back.
New religion.
Love that band.
So,
Great.
okay. Oops. Shit. Shit.
It's okay. Just press undo.
That's fine.
Okay.
Like that. Good enough.
Yeah,
I don't care.
We know what it is. That's what matters.
2. Sure. Like that. That is... Okay. Alright, so the guy who entered first is going to immediately run at Mr. C, and they are going to try and tackle you. So please roll a
Evasion?
Yeah, we'll have you roll an evasion check.
Okay. That is a 22.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you.
What is that? Deck. Okay. So yeah, you successful. They like try and grab you, and you very successfully kind of sidestep them as they. Yeah, you just kind of step into the bathroom a little bit more. Next is going to be you, Mr. C.
Perfect. So, Deus, I will say I'm very thankful that, we had our therapy session and, successful enough that, I
Yeah.
even, removed my teeth, because that's just, I'm working on stuff.
Yeah. Hey, that's great.
Yeah, the thing about that is I did remove my teeth
Right before
mostly
this
so
fight.
that I could get something else. So
Oh.
I'm going to go ahead and lunge back at this guy, and he will see a little sharp metallic snake come out of my mouth and go right for his throat.
You gave him you got like the
You
alien?
got the alien. Okay.
Oh god.
Where is?
I don't know if it was a good thing I gave him therapy.
Jesus Christ, man. Where's combat? Okay. So skill check. That's not exactly what I want.
I rolled a 22.
Cool. Cool. Why can I not find?
Ooh, that's the same as my evasion, wasn't it?
Okay, does anyone have the combat initiative? Your turn. 1 move action plus 1 action. You're attacking. Skill
The-
check.
I think he just rolls evasion, right?
You might be right. I know there's a melee thing here.
Is this melee combat considered melee combat?
It is considered. Oh, God, I was looking the wrong section. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's versus defender's dexterity, evasion, skill plus 1d10.
Okay. So evasion,
So it's dex,
dex plus
evasion,
evasion,
1d10.
1d10. Okay. Put this here for now.
And I only know that because I was looking for the brawling section, which is right after it.
So that is here. So dex plus evasion. Okay, that hits.
Beautiful. That is going to be 22 damage.
Jesus Christ.
That's the third 22 in the row. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you using weighted dice?
No, I'm using Cyberpunk Red.
And then remind me, if you guys remember, you subtract the total amount of armor you have from that, right? Or just one?
It depends on what type of armor you have. If you
Kevlar?
have medium or heavy. For like if you're an enemy. Oh, that's a great question. Let me see if it says. With the exception of very heavy, blah blah blah, all melee attack is 2 rate of fire for 2 straight, blah blah blah. That's not it. When dealing damage, all melee weapons ignore half of the defender's armor. Round up. Damage is dealt based on the classification of the melee weapon. Heavier weapons deal more damage but can't be concealed.
Zane, what is this?
It's a cyber snake, so based on the damage it does, I believe it's very heavy.
Okay. So 22. Where are you hitting him?
The neck.
Oh god.
My intention
So-
is to have the snake come out of my mouth and sort of wrap around his throat.
So looking at this, right, like they're pretty cyberwared up. It
Yeah.
comes out, it kind of starts ripping some of the... You want it to wrap around?
Yeah.
Okay. So it wraps around, and is it going to like bite into the neck bit?
Yeah, sort of like imagine it wraps around and then bites to grab hold and squeezes.
Okay,
Like that one scene of Steve Irwin getting bitten by a snake.
nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna wrap around, grab, and you see just, well, cyber juice just leaking out.
Yummy.
Ew.
Next is going to be this dude here. He's going to run in and he takes out his melee
Hey, can
weapon.
you do me a favor and close the teamwork makes the dream work?
Thank you.
Thank you. It was pissing me off.
Takes out his weapon and just does like it looks like a baton basically, and just brings it straight down on top of Popov and just yells, "Stop resisting!"
Oh my.
All right, Popov, roll me, well, evasion.
Evasion. Evasion. $15.
15, nice. Guess that would be 15. Okay. Okay, you. What are you gonna do to evade this? Like they're standing on top of you here, right? Can you see?
Are they
this?
physically touching me? Or are
Um,
they just...
they're like right above, bringing it down. What are you gonna do to kind of evade this? Are you gonna? You're like lying on the ground after C threw you back.
Yeah.
Are you gonna roll? Like, trying to kick him in the legs? Like, what's your plan of action?
Yeah, I'm gonna like roll backwards, so like over the back of my neck, and then onto my feet.
So,
Pretty cool stuff. And then I'm gonna, yeah, that's fine. I'll see if I can even do that.
I'm gonna need you to make an additional athletics check for me.
But
Turn into
if
Black
he
Widow.
successfully evade.
Um, he didn't fully successfully evade.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Again, like he's trying to like get back onto his feet from this
17.
action. So what you do is you kind of like see them running at you. You, being a fantastic driver, like, okay, if I can drive cars, I can drive myself. You
Preach.
crunch yourself together, roll yourself back, and as you push yourself off the ground, the baton comes down and just hits you right in your left hand, like just like crack, right? And you take, ugh, this is a medium weapon. You take 2 damage.
That is fine.
And it hits your hand, but with it hitting your hand, any checks involving your left hand, and if you don't tell me which hand you're going to use, I'm going to decide which hand you use based off of the action, will have disadvantage on it.
Okay.
But you do kind of manage to be, you're not standing up, but you're kind of crouched down on your feet.
Okay.
Next we have, and the order is, oh Jesus, all right, we have SF. You guys rolled terribly. SF is going to move in and
149ers?
Only one who got that originally.
Yeah. It's a sports ball reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now I get it.
let's do, they're going to Popov, are you visibly wearing armor?
Let's see. I mean, yeah, I'm wearing a Kevlar helmet,
Anything on the chest?
a light armor jack armor.
Don't forget about the maid outfit.
Yeah, that's true, but I do
Oh, it
notice.
fits well with it.
Pop-up, I do.
Kevlar helmet maid outfit.
Kevlar headphones, Kevlar carrier headphones. Oh my god.
They're built in.
They're built in. It's almost like a Tron helmet. It just like materializes over. No, I'm joking.
I was imagining the ears just pop up out of the helmet when he's listening to music.
Yeah. So what the security officer is gonna do? He's gonna take his pistol and just shoot you in the leg.
Which one is that?
Me?
Is that the San Francisco guy?
SF, San Fran.
Got it.
I don't have enough things to use as bookmarks. Okay. So make a range to target. Okay. Versus. Okay, do Dex plus evasion and then 1d10. Wait, what's your reflex, Chris? Or Popov?
5.
5? Okay, never mind. So yeah, Dex plus evasion plus 1d10. That's gonna be...
Is this for me?
Yeah, you need to
Yeah.
try and dodge this.
Oh. Sorry, I thought we had already moved on.
No, you're getting shot by
No,
the other
this
guy.
is you're responding to the shot and seeing if you can dodge it.
What am I doing? Sorry.
Dex
Just evade.
plus evade.
Oh, okay.
Is
12.
12? Damn. Yeah, you're not evading that. They pull out their gun and deal and shoot you in your. I'm imagining you're kind of like crouched right here, with kind of your like, you know, left leg, right leg, stuff like that. They're gonna shoot you in your left leg. You're like kind of doing the like a frog squat, like the classic, you know, what is it, like the Slavic squat?
Okay.
On brand.
Yeah.
Take 15 damage
Holy fuck.
from
Okay.
a very heavy pistol. Actually, sorry, 12. I did one too many rolls. 12 damage.
Okay.
And yeah, your leg's hurting, man. Your leg is yeah, it's.
Popov, I need you to stop getting so hurt.
This is the first time I've taken damage, to be honest.
And
Oh, is
SF
it? Yeah, you're right.
yells, "Stop resisting!"
Come on, Popov, stop getting hurt.
All right. Now Popov, your turn.
So Mr. C is still in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Days. Okay, so that move would be the wrong move. Okay. I feel like every action I take ends up screwing Mr. C somehow. So maybe I won't throw a smoke grenade down there. I'm gonna draw my weapon and shoot at the dude SPI.
Okay.
SP1.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's one.
So Chris, roll. Reflex plus. Is it a handgun or?
Yes, it is
Okay.
a
So
medium pistol.
yeah, use your handgun skill plus 1d10.
Okay. 18.
Okay, that hits.
Sweet.
You gotta roll damage.
I roll damage,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's your weapon.
and that's a.
It's typically determined by what is the gun you're using?
Oh, okay, sorry.
If you're using Cyberpunk Red 2 on the weapon, you can click actions and then damage.
Okay, I got it. 7.
7.
Sorry, I've never dealt damage before. I've only missed my shots.
Okay. Cool. You shoot them. Where are you shooting them?
Chest.
Yeah, you shoot. Okay.
Chest.
You shoot
Yeah,
them
that's
right in
fine.
the chest. It connects, but to be honest, it really doesn't look like it did much. Like, it hits, but they are. I mean, look, they're Arasaka bodyguards. They are armored the fuck up.
Okay.
All right. Boy, I do not know how to run this, because I have never had to do that before. Let's see. This is gonna be fun for me. the right area. Okay. $198. Okay. Okay. Mr. C. Make a... Let's see. Technique skills. Interesting. Trying to figure out. What is that? That's not... Okay, that's actually not what I want.
Chris,
Yeah.
when you took your damage, did you remember to subtract your armor's SP in that location?
Yes, but I didn't have any armor in that location.
Oh, right, because it was your
Because I
kit.
just have like a... I think I just have like
You're
a
wearing
chest
a
thing.
maid skirt.
Yeah.
Alright, fair. That's right. I forgot it was your leg.
So how does... Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how some of these things work.
Gotcha. Just remember, teamwork makes the dream work.
That's true.
Great
That's true.
point.
Fuck
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
How the fuck do you
Later.
use this in combat? I don't want to say it because that will be spoilers.
How do you kill
Stars.
another player?
Well,
Yeah.
you know, canonically, if Mr. NR, presumably, doesn't know how to use that equipment at this given fight, maybe NR doesn't use that equipment during this fight.
I know exactly what you're saying, Aurora.
I'm not, you know,
Just
I'm not saying
spitballing here.
anything. I'm just saying.
All right. I don't think there's anything you have to roll. Hey,
I'm
Zane.
not afraid.
Zane, roll for me just a basic...
Evasion?
No.
Oh.
Do a cyber tech check for me.
Cyber tech. I don't see that as a skill.
It's under technique skills. Yours is 6 unless you
It's the
upgraded
third
it.
one down. Oh, except you're on the thing, so I don't.
I'm on the thing. It's not listed there. I'll use my normal thing. Cyber tech. Okay.
It is just your tech skill plus
Yeah.
whatever level it is.
15.
15? Okay.
How is it 15?
9 plus 6 is 15?
Dang. What do you have a 9?
Yeah. That's
Holy
what I rolled.
fuck.
Oh, got it. Right.
Because we're
always
using
forget that you roll.
D10s, right?
Yeah, we're using D10s. I forgot that you roll.
Yes.
I haven't done anything yet. I forgot the die means something.
Was that a good roll or a bad roll?
Not a great roll.
Oh. I mean, it was
Um,
mine.
So, you feel something in your brain. It doesn't feel great, man. This is
Yeah, that's sort of a constant thing.
yeah, but this is like a digital not great. For the next hour, Whenever I ask you to roll intelligence, reflex, or dexterity, hour of end game time, also roll a 1d6, and whatever that is, lower your intelligence, reflex, and dexterity by that amount. So let's say I ask you to roll like a
So
evasion check.
disadvantage.
Yeah, roll. You have disadvantage on that roll by a 1d6.
Wow.
Okay. Deus, you're up.
Okay. So could you scroll down, please? Thank you. Okay. Well, which one are we going off of? Because in the picture, it looks like Popov.
Do the bottom one. The top one is just
Damn
like
it.
kind of it's a better visualization of like
Yeah,
what the
but that means
apartment
like
actually is.
Popov's in my way.
I mean, look, C is strong, but he's not that strong.
I feel really useless in this game, and I find it really hard to have fun during combat, and it makes me very angry. And I don't want it to. I say this because then it's in my tone, and I want you all to know that I'm trying really hard to have fun. But
You can always try to de-escalate.
yeah, that never works.
To be fair, last time you
I'm not
were
good at
like
anything.
working against just fucking psychos, so.
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 17 and still lost 12 health, so these guys are pretty good
Well,
too.
Yeah.
Well, I had everything planned because I wanted to be efficient, and now I now feel like I don't actually know. No, it's gonna be fucking annoying. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna talk at this person, and I'm gonna say, okay, fake it till you make it. I'm gonna talk at this person,
Which one?
so I'm gonna persuade him, this SP1 fucker,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, because he's still like, he's got his like baton, like at the ready or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say, hey, you and your buddies, be cool, calm down. No need for any of that fighting, is what I'm saying. And I'm persuading him.
Alright. Yeah, roll me with persuasion.
And I'm like pointing my finger at him too.
You're like waggling your
I'm like-
finger.
No, I'm not wagging.
Oh.
I'm pointing.
Pointing. Okay.
Please, God, if you were real.
And I guess that would be against.
Well, I'm persuading. I'm persuading.
Yeah. Just trying to.
So I got a 22.
Okay, that's pretty damn good persuasion. SP1 holds a sec, and you see both SP1, SF, and you can't really see NR, just kind of where I imagine you're kind of peeking your head around the corner, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, like
Right,
I've kind
like-
of done like a quarter turn, so like I'm still not out of the corner, but I can like, I have a line of sight, like.
Can you see like down the hallway or just here?
I can see SP1 and I can see like the doorway where SP2 is.
Okay, so you see them kind of like pause for a sec, almost like they're talking amongst each other, without just using their cyberware, and you hear SF go, "We will calm down once all of you will just stop resisting and let us search the apartment."
Okay.
Popov,
So-
C, Deus.
Well, so it like, is my turn over?
No, I
I don't
mean
know how
like
that works.
what? Because it's one move action plus one regular action. I mean, you guys are in conversation now, like,
Okay.
you guys can free talk, like, you're trying to de-escalate.
So I guess a meta question: are like the Arasaka is just like, they're just like a random like paramilitary or like some corporation. Like we don't actually have to fucking
So-
abide by them.
You don't have to, but corporations have
They've
a
done a lot of.
lot
Yeah.
of power in this world, right? Basically, like,
Wait, just in this world?
Yeah, and in the game too.
and in
Yeah,
the
just
game,
in this
yeah.
world. Definitely no in the world.
Um,
Okay.
but kind of the thing where like, each corporation has their own essentially army attached to it. This is part of, as you can tell from they're part of the Arasaka army.
Got it.
They also really don't answer to anyone but Arasaka. So for
Okay.
all intents and purposes, you're basically going against like a government entity in terms of how
That
they
makes
will
sense.
react.
Okay, cool. Okay. Well,
Like
so
the
so he
regular
said-
government will not help you if like,
Yeah. So they have so they've got they have like mafioso type power. And he said like
They're
he'll calm down
basically
once you let us search the apartment.
corporate, like government power, not mafioso. Like they're basically their own government in essence. Because
Okay, we're saying the
Night
same
City is like a
The
yeah.
So, okay, what I say in response to him is saying, "Listen, dude, you shot down my friend's hinges off his door. You're not going to think that we're not going to respond to that?"
SP1 says, "We told you to stop resisting."
You didn't say that before. You said, "We want to search the apartment." Our friend said no. You asked, he gave you his answer, and then you shot his door open.
Sort of chime in and yeah, that's what I said.
Exactly. And then you shot my friend, who's now bleeding out, seriously injured.
SF goes, "You have a piece of Arasaka property that we need. This is not up for negotiation. Let us search for this, and we will be out of your hair."
You presume we know what we have and what we don't have. Have you ever thought for a moment that we're ignorant and stupid and we don't know what the fuck you're talking about?
We did tell you before, there is you have a piece of Arasaka technology, and we need to search the apartment for it.
That doesn't mean we know what you're talking about, bud.
I imagine you probably don't know what we're talking about. That's why I wanted for us to come in and take a look, but you told us no.
Well, what are you looking for, bud?
SF looks over at C and says, "Can you please put my friend down?"
Mr. C just goes,
Do you put him down or no?
very slowly,
Okay.
while maintaining full eye contact.
I'm going. Can y'all deafen for me real quick while I talk to Mr. C by himself?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Popov, Vrik, can you deafen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. C,
Hmm.
as you start to retract your throat snake, it's not going in as smooth as it came out. How many
Heard that
times have
before.
you used it before?
Like once.
It definitely feels rougher than when you first used it. Cool.
In like a painful way, or in just a like I should get that tuned up kind of way?
Like you should check this shit out.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. All right. Sorry, everyone. Just wanted to give him a little piece of private information about how he's a good boy. SF
Daddy.
walks back in and turns and looks and sees Alia sitting on the couch and goes, "That is what we were looking for." As he says that, Vrik, you have arrived. And Dick decides to follow you up. just to make sure you get in.
Wait,
Okay.
who's Dick Griffin?
Wait, is it not? What's his name? Dick.
Dick Cliff.
Dick
Dick
Cliff.
Cliff.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, Dick Cliff. So Dick Cliff, you guys pull up, and he says, "Okay, just let me walk up with you. Like, I mean, come on, just want to make sure you're okay."
I mean, if you insist, I have lost the voice.
It's
Well,
British.
Real quick, Owen, can I
Yeah.
do a roll to see if I can do first aid for Popov?
Not quite yet. We'll get there.
Oh, okay.
Or if you insist, you may help carry me up the stairs. And I like put my arm around him like you would if your leg was hurt and you were like hobbling along with someone. But yeah.
Cliff just looks at you and goes, "Isn't your hand hurt?"
It started there, but as you should probably know, poison can go wherever the fuck it wants because of blood.
Vrik,
And
does your
things.
leg actually hurt, or is it just...
No, but I'll be honest with you, Dick. I am a little woozy.
Oh, this was out of character, but we'll stick with this.
Oh, okay. I am a little woozy, and if I fall backwards down the stairs, I will blame you forever. So it's better to just...
Do you need me to, like, fireman carry you up? What's the best way?
No, just hold my arm and let's go up.
Okay,
You're there to just catch me if I fall.
so, Dick, you put your arm around Dick, and you guys kind of walk up together, and you see the front to Popov's door just blown open. You see an Arasaka agent outside, and you see, the shit show that is inside. Everyone, Vrik and Dick have arrived.
So did they push past New Religion and San Francisco?
No,
and the
you
other
can
guys?
just see them kind of like out the door.
Oh, I see.
Dick goes,
I see.
"What the fuck is this?"
To be honest, this could be totally normal for these people. They're a bit strange.
It's true.
Hello! I'm talking to the guy in front of the door. Hello! I am the people's poet, Vrik. You may have heard of me, no autographs, please. I am looking for a medic and a man with sharp teeth who brought in a girl who poisoned me.
SF goes, "Well, I don't know who the medic is, but the girl who I think poisoned you is sitting right here on the couch." SF goes, and you see all of the agents kind of freeze for a second. "Let me formally introduce myself. My name is Hitaka. I am with, as you can probably tell, Arasaka, and their, we'll just say, bio research division. Unfortunately, what you have here is quite dangerous, and it seems like your friend is also in some significant danger.
She's not my friend, to be clear. She's just a fan who kind of poisoned me.
Oh no, SF was talking to Deus.
Oh.
And he just goes like, "I meant you as the friend."
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about the trouble. One of our people, and he kind of nods to NR, will fix you up here. And goes over and, applies a fast heal to Popov and kind of heals him up a little bit. Popov, it still kind of hurts to put weight on your leg, but you can heal the damage you took.
Sweet.
When did you?
Hey, do you have an extra one of those that you can just hand me for future?
We're not a charity here.
It's not a charity. It's called a free sample. Damn.
It-
But whatever.
You're like okay, no.
I said whatever.
When did you just? When did you meet her by any chance?
Can we get the poisoned man a goddamn rapid detox? You
Yes.
got anything for him, or fuck? Can you
Please.
get out of the way for me to give him something?
They
Rick's
kind
like
of
holding up his band-aid finger, like, help, owie, please help.
they step out of the way and usher in.
Okay,
Uh,
great. I'm glad
both
you
Dick
didn't have something for the one
and-
that doesn't take me multiple hours to fix. I give Rick one of my one of my rapid detoxes.
Rick, you're still holding the flowers. As it gets injected into you, you start to feel kind of the pulse die down a little bit. Let's see. Hitaka says to the group, what you see here should never have really, you should never have run into this. He looks a little flustered. The fact that your friend has, we'll just say, this disease is not a good sign. We currently do not have a cure for it, but as you can see, and he kind of nods to Alia, the prognosis is not very good. However, as your friend is still alive and obviously has
Very handsome, you can say it, yes.
Well, I was not going to say that out loud, but, every person to themselves.
Everyone loves a compliment. You just gotta say those things out loud sometime.
Yes, you're quite handsome.
Thank you. And
We
you're
would-
quite honest.
We would love to research what is currently inside of you and try to find a way to stop this.
Well, I don't like corporations, but I like not dying way more than I hate corporations. So
Hang
I
on.
am amenable to not dying.
Hey, first of all, let me just hi, my name is Deus. Nice to meet you. I'm a street medic. And to give you some background information, um, Aaliyah over there was hanging out with Vrik. Vrik calls me, and when she passes out, and you know what he told me? He told me that the last thing she said was, "Oh no, not again." So how about you explain to me why she said "not again" before you start whisking off our friend here to go put him in a lab to study him?
Well, as you could probably tell, I don't think Alia was expecting to be infected. And for this to happen to her. To be honest, that is about all I am aware of and I am privy to. I was just told to collect and was told the mission basics and what we might need to do in order to keep this project under wraps. I am not authorized to give you more information other than trying to help save your life. And then he looks around and says, has anyone else been, it could be cut, ingested, felt anything weird going on from Alia?
Nope.
Certainly not.
Well,
You
I
sure,
mean,
Mr. C?
Do you have an iron
Yes.
stomach as well as an iron mouth?
And even if I did happen to, I would not tell these people.
Yeah, yeah, you all really don't seem like very trustworthy people. I don't know why anybody here would tell you the truth about anything. And also, let me ask you this. And in fact, I think this might be something that I need to do a human perception check on to see if you're gonna lie to me about this. I say, mettily. Just out of curiosity, were you in a recent hit and run situation earlier in the day?
uh, um,
You know, maybe
uh,
not you, maybe a colleague, maybe a
I will
subordinate.
say, no, we have not. We have been looking for Alia for some time. What I can tell you is that she actually was working with us, and uh, somehow her tracker got activated, so that is what led us here.
Tracker. What's that?
Uh, do you remember the black key card that you
Oh yeah.
had? Yeah, you accidentally pushed down the little Arasaka logo and that activated it.
Is that like a help me, I've fallen, and I can't get up type button?
It's like the I'm in deep shit, I need help.
Okay. Okay.
She did mention she was working with a group to find somebody who was also working in the group. So this could be that group. I still just don't want to die, so I don't want to be horribly experimented on and turn into a weird plant lady, but I also don't want to die. So whatever stops me from dying, because I don't know if you know this, but I am a national treasure, and people will riot if something happens.
That's right. That's right. They can't bury you. You're extremely famous. And
True.
if you go missing, there will be riots in the streets.
This house will become a shrine, and punks and skins and rosters will all gather round and hold their hands in sorrow for the fallen leader. And all the grown-ups will say, "But why? Why are the kids crying?" And the kids will say, "Haven't you heard? Vrik is dead. The people's poet is dead." And then one particularly sensitive and articulate teenager will say, "Why, kids, do you understand nothing? How can Vrik be dead when we still have his poems?" And then they will gather round and all recite their favorite verses.
Dick just goes,
Amen.
so that's why you're more popular than me.
I appeal to the youth.
Hitaka says, we are trying to help you, so you know what?
You do understand why we'd be suspicious when it seems like you've just broken into our friend's apartment here and smashed a leg and I don't know what else went down before I got here, but...
And admitted to being at fault for why Aaliyah is apparently, like, plant dead and why Vrik is on the verge of perhaps having an equally, like, horrendous and horrific fate, if not other people in this room might also end in an equally horrific and horrendous fate, and can't give us an answer why she said not again, implying that this is a death that she's repeated. So either you start coughing up a little bit more information, or connect us with somebody who can give us a little bit more faith in or incentive to go with you, or we're gonna restart this whole fight thing and we'll see what happens. I think that's what we're saying.
I did tell you before that I am not authorized to give you more information. However, part of me asking you to come with us is to meet with someone who can. But you know what? Let's do this, because it seems that everyone is a little heated here. I will leave you with Alia's card, and when you are ready to talk and discuss this further, just press the button and we will send you the address of where to meet us. In the
Give us the address
meantime,
now.
Yeah, just give us the address now. Well said, Papa.
well, we
You
don't
shot
really...
me in the god. You shot me. I need the address.
Yeah!
Will you be showing up to
I
said
stand behind
address?
Popov and cross my arms.
Why else would I want the address?
They... He looks flustered and goes, well, it's not like you two can do much anyway here. Or you 4. 5 looks over at Dick and is like, no, 4. Can do much to actual Arasaka installation. And so he goes ahead and sends you the address. It's not Arasaka's headquarters, but it is in a part of town which you know to be controlled by Arasaka.
Oh
We
yeah,
will
thanks, big dog.
You're welcome, my small injured dog. He goes, we'll be taking Alia here.
No. I don't think that's how this works.
Yeah.
Actually, I do think that is how this works.
You know, I think tensions are high right now. You know, everybody was just fighting, and there was a lot of screaming, and things happening really fast. So I think it would be best if you all left, and then we sort of figure our shit out, and then we'll come see you when we're ready to talk to you, I guess.
So,
I do think they should probably take the dead body, just so we don't get blamed for the
No.
dead body.
We don't know if she's dead.
Well, dead bodies are still useful.
Okay, Mr. C.
Okay,
we
I don't need to
comment.
know these things about you.
Listen, that was not a sex thing, okay?
I
need
don't
to make
believe
this very
you.
clear.
I still don't believe you.
That's understandable. Anyways, point is, get out.
Mm-hmm.
they talk to each other. 1 second. He goes over to Alia, takes out a syringe, and takes some of her... It's no longer really looking like blood, but almost more like chlorophyll in the syringe. Good luck, and, well, hopefully we'll see you. And
Nope. Goodbye.
promptly they leave. They don't really close the door, more of, Anar just gives a little wave and trails the rest of them.
Look off.
Jesus, what a load of fucking pricks, am I right, guys?
So I vote that we never talk to them again.
I think it really depends on if you and I survive the night or not.
Oh, I'll be fine. I feel great. Except for my head.
Maybe we should consider
Sure.
a double agent situation where one of us gets employed by them and works from the inside.
Okay, well, that's not going to be me.
I would
Burned that
consider it.
bridge a long time ago.
Wait.
They shot me.
Wait, before we go any further, Dick, do you know anything about those assholes?
I tend to try and steer clear of Arasaka. They're... Look, man, as you know, I'm more of a plant person. I'm not really a Arasaka person. Their whole thing is, like, cyberware. That's not my jam.
They seem pretty plant-based to me.
Yeah.
So who does represent you then?
Myself, I'm a free agent.
No. What, like, corporation?
Again, I'm a free agent.
Sure, Dick.
Did you see the
sure.
snake thing that I just did?
Um,
Because you could meet it as well if you'd like.
Mr. C, he wasn't there when you did that.
Oh, he wasn't? Let me show you.
No.
And the snake just comes out and sort of like gives him a little wave.
Little wink.
Yeah.
Everyone, can
Is
you
that
do
why
a...
you're okay? Your snake ate the plant, not you.
Can everyone do a perception check for me?
Oh boy.
Perception or human perception?
With the exception of Mr. C.
Oh, okay.
Perception?
Yeah.
great. I got a stupid fucking 10.
Ah.
Oof.
I got
Do I have like shitty eyesight? I think canonically, I
should
just have to
make-
accept that Deus has like +4
Wait,
fucking eyesight or
it
something.
seems like
and
Deus
that's
just
why he
needs
does hand-to-hand
glasses.
combat. Yeah, Jesus, fuck. Oh my god. Side quest, get him some goddamn
Side quest,
peepers.
get some glasses.
I got a 17.
17. Okay.
That's
got
a
a
person with
19.
good eyeballs.
19. Um. Aurora or Deus, can you please deafen yourself for a second?
Yeah.
If we keep deafening, couldn't I, like, whatever I learn, can I just tell Deus?
Yeah, you can, but you actually have
Okay,
to tell
okay.
them.
Okay.
As the snake comes out, Mr. C, it's struggling even more to come out. Like even more than it took to come back in.
He must be getting old.
Yeah, you see a little bit of greenery on the snake, and then it goes back inside.
Can I?
And then wait 1 sec. Oh, wait,
oh, yeah.
actually, yeah. Is this just within the group? Will Deus need to hear this?
Oh, I guess Deus can hear it.
Okay.
I'll let you finish then. Yeah.
All
Yep.
right.
I like the reverse
Reverse telling.
the verse syntax there.
Yeah, yeah. All right. What were you
Um,
gonna say, Vrik?
I was gonna say, can I hold the flowers out towards the snake and just see if there's any like reaction, since it's been reacting to me?
There's no reaction.
Okay. Here, do you want to
It
hold
doesn't
these?
eat. It's fine.
No. Hold this for a second.
I was trying to make a like scary point
No,
here.
I know. This is to test
Just
how.
a real mood killer.
No. The seas are terrified. The flowers are terrifying. And you should hold them for a second, because they'll really get under Dick's skin. So just hold this.
Okay, I take the flowers.
Does it react in the same way to him as it did to me?
Is he holding them in his hand?
Yes.
You don't tell any reaction right now.
Okay, I take the
Right.
flowers back.
Okay, that was weird. Anyways, what company do you work for?
Are you okay, sir?
You want me to bring the snake back? I can bring it back.
No, I'm.
It honestly, you look like you have a very nice neck.
He
I
points.
would hate for it to go to waste.
He points to your. I mean about the snake. I don't think they're supposed to look like that.
Look like
What
what?
the fuck do you know? What do you just fucking? What company do you work for? This is not a big question.
You know what, Dick? I'm sorry, Richard. Do you go by Richard or do you prefer Dick?
My name's actually Cliff. I don't. Vrik just calls me Dick because, well, they're a dick themselves.
Seems apparent now.
It rhymes. It makes sense. I'm Vrik. He's
Vrik,
Dick.
Rick, would you like this person to leave? Like, this is my house. I don't know if they need to be here any longer. It seems like they might have just followed you up here.
I mean, he probably doesn't want to get involved in these things, so I will say, thank you, Dick, for the ride. Here are your flowers. You're welcome to take over my audition for that cafe if you want. I'll probably get another. I'm good, I think.
Okay, bye guys.
Goodbye.
Bye. Nice meeting you.
Take
Yeah, time for you to go, buddy.
experience. Put it towards your art. Channel it into a new poem. You are welcome.
Dick leaves.
So.
So, is Mr. C does he need like a detox shot like I got?
No.
Or
I'm fine.
Well, I
okay,
don't
now
know.
you
Joke, man.
stay Your snake is covered in leaves, like Alia was right before she died. So I'm just thinking,
I'm
your
sure it's
snake,
fine.
your snake could die inside of you, and then you have a dead snake in you, and then
It's not like a living snake.
Wait,
that'll
wait.
probably like, well, Alia was all, it's on her cyberware. So if that's cyberware,
Wait,
then
guys,
what do you
I
do
had
with
my
dead
eyes
cyberware?
closed while your tongue was out, your snake tongue was out. Could you like do it again so I can see it? 'Cause my
Honestly,
eyes
I'd
were
rather
closed.
sort of not. It's kind of
Get
hurting
it
when I
out.
do it.
Get it out, my friend.
No, just pull it out. Just whip it out real quick. Come on.
Whip out
Oh,
your
okay.
snake. Let us see it. It's very slow and tough.
Okay.
Okay, and it's covered in what? Leaves?
It's not covered in leaves, but you see greenery. You see
Green is
some,
dribbled down the side of it.
yeah, you
Okay.
see a bit of
All
green on
right.
it.
Mr. C, you keep that tongue out, okay? Okay? Just keep it
Okay.
out real quick. And I'm just
Uh-huh.
gonna I'm just,
Give it a sniff.
Wow.
I'm just taking something out of my pocket completely unrelated and then I stab him with a rapid detox.
Ow.
Quick poke and I punch him in the leg. It's like one of those EpiPens. It's
Yeah.
a quick poke and just on the side of the thigh.
Ow.
What happened?
What?
You don't see it really retreat, but you don't see it move forward.
Okay. Alright. Cool.
All right.
Great. I'm gonna let you all know that was my last rapid detox. So if y'all's condition worsens, I have nothing to give you all. So, you know, I'm no herbologist, botanist, but there's really nothing that I can give you that would attack a plant that doesn't just attack you.
Listen, I already told you I'm fine. I don't even know why you gave me that one. Like, I'll be good. Don't you worry.
Mr. C is well established that you do not have a good perception of whether your health is in a good state or level. So...
I'm fine.
yeah, you are. You're fine. It's all good. You're good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't like Arasaka. I don't like him at all. I don't like how they're like everybody we meet is just cryptic and speaks in riddles, because they're just like, you guys don't get to learn information from it. Like, just give us the number to your boss. Damn, let me speak to the manager, right, or whatever.
I mean, to be fair, he
But-
did kind of just give you the number.
No,
They
he gave
are
me an
also
address.
a bunch of unprofessional assholes.
Yeah, that's well said. So, what do you guys think we should do? Should we go to the address, bring Aliyah and these two infecteds, and
I'm not going there. I want to keep myself as far away from Arasaka as possible.
okay? So, if you get worse, or because you're not bad at all. Nothing's happening to you. If something starts happening to you, what is your plan?
I don't think anything will.
Hmm.
But,
Fuck
you
off.
know, death by plant, pretty cool.
What were you gonna say, Popov?
I would be happy to go with this to that address with you. I would like to figure it out. I'd like to figure out why they came to my house. Maybe talk with someone more superior, an individual that helped us. But I understand Mr. C's concern.
Yeah.
So
Well, maybe we don't bring. Maybe Mr. C, since you clearly aren't as, far along,
You can
Oh, yes.
put
in your term.
Popov's door back on. You can
Yeah.
build him a new secure door.
It's true, I can
And
give
we
him a
can-
better fucking lock.
There we go. And then the three of us will go.
Plus
Cure
Aaliyah.
me. Oh yeah. Well, she's dead. She doesn't count.
Well, we're
the
gonna
three of us-
fucking bring her.
Well, yeah. Okay.
We don't know she's
I
dead.
am not carrying that lady.
Me
I'll
either.
fucking
Yeah.
carry her.
I
Damn.
would
I
say
have a
she should
boo-boo.
stay here, because otherwise we don't really have any cards. You know what I mean?
Okay, fine. We'll keep her.
I
Sure.
don't think
Run
we
on
should let
Popov.
Mr. C and her alone.
That's true.
No.
Actually, we're
I
taking
won't do
her.
anything.
Yeah.
No,
Right?
don't
We're
take
taking
her.
her. Nope,
Don't
we're taking
take her.
I'm just
Yep,
saying,
we're taking her.
Mr. C, if we go, yes, they might learn some stuff about us, but it's a chance for us to learn more about them.
Listen, I already know everything I need to know about them. Okay?
No,
I'm
no
good.
corporate espionage. Just fix a door. That's what you'd rather do.
Yep.
Boring. Okay.
Don't like them.
But you wouldn't be
Well,
with your friends then, Mr.
They're
C.
unpredictable, unprofessional, and generally a
Your
bad
friends?
time.
your friend? Are we friends
No,
now? I thought we would.
No, he was talking
One-
about the professional.
No, I'm talking
people.
about
Oh.
Arasaka.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Mm,
No, he's saying we're professional.
Well,
Well, I think the train proved we are not at all very professional.
I don't know. I think we're pretty professional, guys.
maybe let's
almost-
not talk about our professionality. Just know that they are not. They sort of have a
Right.
way of taking good things and making them bad for no reason.
That's every corporation.
Yes.
That's just everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes, that's well established. That's true.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to see.
Although I guess fuck, if they came here and didn't try to kill me again, they probably won't if we go.
Yes, if you do stay here on your own and they realize we're all there and you're here with the body, they might come back to get the body knowing there's only one of
Okay.
you.
Game plan. I've decided that fuck it, it's fine. I'll go with you, but we should not bring the body. But we also shouldn't leave it here because they know where here is.
Right. So,
So
I
let's
agree.
question.
dump the body in the river and then
Nope.
we can go over there.
I have a meta question
Yeah.
for Mr. Sirbos. If you're trying to do just like a regular like science check,
Mm.
would that be education?
I would say, yeah. Like, I mean, okay, what kind of science are you trying to do? Like, describe what you're
Well,
trying to achieve here.
I mean, we have 3 different cases of progression on this, whatever it is,
Yeah.
right? I have obviously a medic background, but this is, of course, like medic with a little bit of botany
Mm.
and just like kind of a classic like way of progression. I can assess people's like physical reactions to a infection, because
Yeah.
that's what a medic can do, and then I can make like educated guesses if I have like if I can get like a good understanding of like science, but I don't know what, like I'm assuming education, which isn't great for me. I mean, I've got like a 6 and a base 6.
I was
but,
gonna say either
or I guess they're
deduction or education. I mean,
okay.
because like you're trying to figure out something,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So it's not like you're doing like you're not actually applying any technical skills. So that's why I'm not gonna
Right.
say like first aid.
Yeah, but like my
Like,
thinking
okay,
is
just-
like I'm going to take, you know, what I wanted to say is I want to take like vitals of all 3 people, C and Vrik and
Yeah.
Aaliyah again, assess what the fuck is going on with them, and then take that information and with, you know, either deduce something or educate myself on something. I don't know.
I would say
the
this
verbs.
would be deduction, right? Because you're trying to piece things together.
Yeah.
This isn't like you're, trying to lean back on something you have
Yeah.
like your like previous experience which you learned about, right? Like if this was something where you're like, oh, like does this match like something I've learned about before, then I would say education. But since you're trying to figure out something new, then deduction.
Yeah, but it does relate to like how the human body just deals with like foreign invasions as well, which is something that I would know about.
Yeah.
So, but I mean,
honestly,
yeah, I'll do a deduction.
I was gonna say either one works. Like both
Okay.
both work.
Well, then I'm gonna do education. I'm not gonna roll well anyway, but
Welcome to my world.
Oh my god, I almost dropped my die. Okay. Yeah, I don't know shit. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
What did
I
you roll?
looked at them and went, "Fuck, I'm stumped." I rolled a 4, and then I've got an education of 6, so I got a fucking 10.
Like, okay,
I'll
what
tell
were
you
you
guys
were you
right
trying to
now.
like get baseline stuff, Aurora, or what were
I
you
just
trying to
wanted
figure
to
out?
what I wanted to do is like see if there's anywhere else that like look at them and see if that like if there's literally anything or anywhere else we can go to first get an answer before we have to go get in bed with Arasaka,
Okay.
right? Like if it's like, oh well, they just have an infection, then it's like, okay, well let's go to a different
So
fucking
I'll tell
whatever.
you this much. Well, first of all, Rick, how much cyberware do you have?
What?
How much
How much
cyberware
cyberware do you have?
Just
and
a
where?
cyber eye.
Just a cyber eye? Okay.
Just a cyber eye.
So, and Mr. C, you have a lot of cyberware, right? Or just the snake?
I have. Do you count subdermal armor?
Yes.
Okay, so I have the subdermal armor, I have the cyber snake, and I have the wolvers.
Okay. Wolvers are the
My finger knives.
right. Okay. So, okay. Deus, can you roll for me a first aid check?
Yes, because that's the only thing I'm fucking good at doing. I have a base 16, so here's hoping I don't fuck this one up.
Base 16? Goddamn.
Okay. 19.
Alright. So, what you can tell is, Alia, you're getting nothing, right? Like, honestly, for all intents and purposes, she's not alive.
Okay.
Um,
I feel comfortable confirming she's dead now.
like, again, she's not in rigor mortis, hashtag throwback, but you're still not.
Ayo, shout out rigor mortis on Wikipedia.
You're still not feeling anything, though.
Okay.
When you can you actually explain to me what, like, vital, like, are you taking heartbeat? Like, what are you checking on all three of them?
Yeah, so I'm basically checking for, of course, their pulse. I'm checking for, I have the, like, what the fuck is it called? The medic arm? Hold on, what's it called? You know the piece, the med scanner. So I'm checking their blood pressure. I'm checking also their responses to, like, different stimuli. So I'm checking their, like, pupillary response, whether it's consistent, and making sure that there's not any like disconnect between their pupillary responses, to make sure there's no blood issue, or not blood issue, like brain issue. Things like that, making sure that they seem balanced, cognizant, all that jazz.
So
Doing also a visual check, making sure there's no, like,
yeah,
rashes or things like that.
I'll tell you this
as well.
much. In regards to any of the cyberware, that's not your area of expertise, so
Yeah.
you don't know what is good and normal. I mean, look, you know that vines or greenery being along a snake is not normal, but, like, anything else beyond that, I'm not going to give you any information there.
Makes
However, you do see Vrik's finger, and it's slightly swollen, and instead of being, like, red, it's a slight shade of green. Besides that, you don't really see that much. Blood
his
pressure.
finger's a little queasy.
Yeah, blood pressure is also, and when you touch it, yeah, I mean, Vrik, it hurts.
Okay.
Got
it.
When
it looks infected.
When
is what I tell Vrik.
When you take the blood pressure, it's relatively normal. You could almost say they've been eating or drinking too much, but really it doesn't seem that crazy. When you go to Mr. C, nothing on the surface seems off. However, his blood pressure is a little lower than what would be, like, baseline.
Did you say lower?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And
Interesting.
wait,
Hypotensive.
sorry. Higher blood pressure.
Hypertensive.
1 sec.
Yes.
I need to Google biology.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, sorry. High blood pressure. Slightly
it,
higher than normal.
hypertensive.
Slightly higher
Got
than
it.
normal.
Okay, would make sense
And
with an infection. I
um,
think.
Alia again, like you see, I mean, she's growing, right? Like they're
Yeah.
actually you start to see like plants growing into the sofa now,
Just wait till she
like
starts
Oh, wow.
showing too.
roots growing into it along her back.
Mm,
And again sprouting out of
okay.
her. Yeah.
All right. Well, Mr. C, Vrik, I can honestly tell you, you're both infected with something. Clearly, obviously, that's we're all aware of that.
Mhm.
Mr. C, your blood pressure is a little high, which would mean that your body is trying to is clearly noticing it's got an infection. Frick, like I said, your fingy is clearly infected, right? It's swollen. It hurts when you touch it. You know, so I don't know how long this incubation period is, right? It's been a couple hours. Obviously, Mr. C ingested these plants, so you got a higher dose of it. Hence why I think that you're a little bit farther along. But
Stomach
then we
acid will
also
take care
have
of it.
right, we have the end case over there on the sofa, Aaliyah, and that seems like not fun. I can't really speak to everything, right? You three are in very different, you're three different people. It's very much edge cases and things like that, but it seems like it could be very, very serious and not my expertise. I don't want to go to Arasaka, but I think we need to go to Arasaka.
Deus, I'll also give you this, right?
Oh yes.
Kind of your options are, there's Arasaka, obviously. You have the other corporations in this world. You have Militech, but they're more of a weapons manufacturer than so I'll just kind of give you a little bit of an overview. Petrochem, they are like more oil but also more chemical focused. Think more chemistry. Biotechnica, they are, well, hence the name, biology, but also more pharmaceutical company. Arasaka, which is more like they manufacture weapons, but their specialty is cyberware. And then you have Militech, whose specialty is weapons. So think military, tanks, like convoy vehicles, guns, all of that. I mean, now all of these companies still do manufacture like their own weapons. However, in terms of what they're selling to other groups, that's kind of what their specialties are.
Got it. Okay. Rick, you said that Keith, the driver, was Keith, the driver, friends with Aaliyah?
Yes,
And he was kind of chill.
Yes. From what I remember, he was. She said that he and her were working on something. They were part of the same group, and there was a reason that we were hit because they were working on something that another group wanted.
Okay.
So I don't know if that means that they had both been infected with this thing and somebody else was looking for it, or if this is not related at all, or what's up. But if I was a betting man, I would say Keith was probably also part of Arasaka.
Okay, so I guess Aaliyah is aligned with, I mean, not that this means that we should be aligned with Arasaka, obviously, we don't know her. Keith was chill.
Yeah, I mean, until the accident, he was the best driver I'd ever had, so...
Yeah, he was good.
Oh,
He was good.
Yeah.
Sorry, Popov.
Aw, that's true.
I don't
So I
let that kind
guess-
of stuff get to me.
And
Did
that's why
Popov
you're
Thank
a
you.
great
drive
driver.
us?
Yeah, I do.
I don't think I rode with Popov ever,
You drove the
No.
fucking
Yeah.
train.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
that went really good.
It did go well.
It did. So, okay. Well, listen. I hear the decision is y'all's, but I promise that if you do collapse, I will not forget to do chest compressions if I can't find a pulse this time.
Yes. Uh,
Listen, I'll be fine either way, but no matter what, I'm not fucking working for Arasaka again.
we don't need to work for
Again.
them though. They're working for us to cure us, because if they don't,
I
then we
don't think
release
they
the
think
knowledge
like
to the
that.
public that they have this type of bioweapon.
See, I think what they would think in their heads, if I was them, you see, is, oh, look, here they are. Now the people that have some information are right in front of us, and we can just shoot them all in the head right now.
We make a plan. I record a poem talking about the brutality of this awful, awful, awful poisoning. The reality, who's manufacturing it? Watch out if you have cyberware, because Arasaka's gonna kill you with plants. And then we take that tape and we give it to someone who's not going, and we say, hey, make sure we leave out of here, because if someone doesn't hear from me in 24 hours, the whole world will know about this technology.
You know,
I
that's
like
a good plan.
this.
We just need, for one, someone who can distribute something like that, and then also someone that people would listen to. You know what I mean?
Maybe we should
Oh, we-
send Dick Chester. What was his name? Dick.
I was going to say Dick would probably be the man. He might just still be downstairs, honestly. We could maybe
he
just
doesn't
call
look
him
like he
back
has
up.
friends.
Yeah, I very much doubt he has friends. He's
I mean,
kind.
fuck.
Yeah, I'm not
Let's
the
do it.
only one who calls him Dick. I'm just saying that was not a thing I started.
And we could have him hold Aaliyah, like put her, like have him hold her, so that we don't go there with her.
There we go.
So we have
Two
leverage.
trading cards.
I will say the only thing is that he clearly works for a corporation, and we don't know which one.
Shit, you're right. Okay,
So we have him with someone else.
yeah.
Is there anyone else we can trust?
Sure. I mean, we've got friends all over the city, right? I mean, we could.
Yeah.
I mean, we could store her in my little like shop.
Vrik, could we put her in your apartment? I feel like no one would go to look there.
He's
There,
got roommates.
And if not,
I
and
was
if
going
not,
to
then Deus,
say,
yes, I
the
appreciate
amount
your-
of
your-
people who
your
come through
suggestion
my
as well.
apartment, we might not notice if she accidentally gets stolen or taken or goes missing. Also, my roommate might do experiments on her, so that's probably not a good idea.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
we should.
Deus's plan it is.
Yeah. I've got. I mean, I do cyberware like installs. I've got a freezer. We'll put her in there.
Cool.
You know, like a morgue freezer. Not like.
Yeah.
Not like where I
We-
put my steaks.
We could ask my
That's my
roommate
other
to
freezer.
hold
I
on
mean,
to the
It
tape.
sort of is where you put your stakes.
Nope.
Vampire steaks.
Nope. I don't eat people. That's not how I bulk. Yep.
Mm.
But yeah, so let's if Dick is downstairs, let's have him drive us.
Good idea. Free taxi.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Dick is no longer downstairs. You told him to get lost, and he
Oh.
went back to the audition.
Damn it. Who else has a car?
Popov in a meta context. Did you tell that one guy you were driving with to fuck off too?
Oh, we're real close. I can. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can reach out to him. We're good. I always tip him way too much. Let me see if I can give if he can give
I
us
just
a
don't want to
ride.
go on the subway with her again. That just seems bad.
Be fine. We'll just put her in a pot. People will assume she's a houseplant.
Jesus Christ.
This really like puts into perspective how ridiculous like D&D is sometimes. Because like
Uh-huh.
when it's a fantasy context, not in a densely packed urban context.
Yeah.
with like millions of people living on top of each other. It's like, yeah, whatever. Drag around a dead body. Who cares?
Oh, it's the fairy tale of New York, but
Yeah.
fantasy.
Exactly.
Okay, so Popov, are you giving them a call?
I shoot him a text. That's just sort of how we talk.
You see a response that says, "What's up, my boy? What can I help you with?"
Just letting him know we need a ride to this. We're going
It's 2 stops. 1 stop to my place to
Yeah.
drop off something,
for the freezer.
and
Should
then
I-
a 2nd stop to the office.
Do you think, Dave, should I bring up that we've got a dead body with us, or is that a?
No. Can we
Just
borrow
say you
like
have a
a
house
blanket?
plant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just
Yeah, we'll
text
put it
back.
in the subwoofer plant thing that you got there in front of your.
Oh, the cat carrier.
couch.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
just-
I'll just text back. We need to make 2 stops. Me and a group of friends in a medium to large sized plant.
He's gonna think you're talking about drugs.
He says, "I got you, my boy. Where do you want to go?"
Right now.
Can I tell you once you're here to pick us up?
Sure. Where should I? Wait. You tell me right here.
Come to my apartment. My place.
I got you, my boy. See you soon.
Okay.
Okay.
I respond, thanks, big dog.
Thank you.
Is this man your father? He calls you my boy a lot.
No, that's just how we talk to each other. You know, we're real close after the 12 minutes of experience we have with each other.
I see.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
how
So
good you
you're
are
that
making
kind
friends.
of boy. I see.
It's all about money. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And on that, we're going to end here and pick up next month. Thanks for listening.